welcome back to another episode of the Recap Fantasy Sports Podcast. I am your host, Open Mind, along with the other host, DZ,
What's going on, everybody?
and we back with Week 11 of NFL football with a little bit of basketball sprinkled in towards the end of the show. We'll get an entry out later, but welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Hope y'all had a good Week 10. Hope y'all won some money. Hope y'all had a good time. DZ, how was your week 10 in fantasy sports, fam? Just give us a brief rundown while I do some administrative work in the background.
Not as good as I thought it would be. It was a lot of unexpected things. A lot of stuff I wish I would have jumped on, but I didn't jump on it. What about you?
Man, I am still kind of like I got some carryovers because I've been doing better on rainmakers than anything else. You know what I'm saying? So I just got some carryovers, so I can't. But I'm kind of pending right now. I'm still pending on how I did. I got carryover games that haven't finalized yet. If that makes sense.
Gotcha. That's understandable.
But we're about to get into the matchup situation for Week 11 and lineups for Week 11. Listen, Joshua Dobbs has been incredible for the Vikings. He's been incredible, right? Joshua Dobbs has definitely uh, solidified himself. You know, what I'm saying in the football world, like he is not a nobody, right? You could make a Josh Dobbs lineup. You feel me?
Yeah.
So just the starters, man. And then I like his matchup in this particular week 11 too. I like his week 11 matchup. We'll get into that later, but we're gonna start off the show. We're gonna start off the show with an all day squad. So if you're not haven't tuned, if you haven't, you know, realized it yet, you open up. We on the DraftKings app. Open up your DraftKings app to the Sunday games. Should be 11 games, and we're gonna go to the free squads. We're gonna open up the free squad. I'm gonna start us off because I think last week DZ started us off. Free all day lineup. It should be 11 games, and this way. Whether these lineups do good or bad, y'all ain't lost no money because it's a free line, right? Who cares? It's free, right? Who you betting on? That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Get your money however you get it. We hope you get this money, but these free lineups are just for everybody to, like a candy store, just go in there and grab your favorite player, pull it off the screen. So with that said, I'm loving these matchups. Before I jump on this quarterback situation, I think the Cowboys finna eat the Carolina Panthers alive. What you think?
I mean, who hasn't beaten Carolina? That is the question.
Right. Now, but the thing with Dak is Dak costs too much for Carolina, in my opinion. 7,300.
Yeah.
I don't think Dak gonna pay off his price. Not that he won't have a good game,
Yeah.
but I wanna. I got a better matchup that would definitely pay its price off for the quarterback, and that's Jared Goff. I mean, Ross Brown, because they play the Chicago Bears, and I can't see the Lions losing this game. So
Man,
we got a 600 quarterback in Jared Goff. We got a juicy, lovely, lovely matchup. This is a buffet. You get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and you get a touchdown on the line. The Bears finna take this L in glorious fashion. And I want
re-
Jared Goff
remember,
to start
remember,
the line.
remember last week when I said I wanted Amari St. Brown and I jumped up off him. Then I said we might want to pick up Keenan Allen. They both just blew the slate up.
Oh yeah, they just, it was ridiculous. But I also said that game was going to be close. I
Yeah,
said that the Lions were going to win and that it was going to be a very close game.
that is true. That is true.
So, but you know what? You live and you learn. You win some, you lose some. But that's who our quarterback is for Week 11. The Lions, the home team. We're gonna be back episode 11, baby. The Lions versus the Chicago Bears. Jared Goff to Amon St. Brown. Why not?
Gotcha, gotcha. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with running back. Give me Devin Singletary.
Haven't seen it there. That is Houston, right?
Yep, run up against Arizona.
Yeah, pretty decent game last week. Got him hot. Okay, so let me fill the other running back spot with a cheap situation. Raheem Mostert is back in full effect against the Vegas Raiders.
But is
Full,
but ain't Alcon gonna be back too?
yeah, but I just said that I'm not gonna pick him because I see a cheaper running back situation where I can't pass this up. I cannot pass this up because I just can't do it. David Montgomery for the David Montgomery on the Lions, bro. He finna eat. He finna even Jameer Gibbs gonna eat too, but we don't have to get Jameer Gibbs. You need one or the other, right?
Yeah.
David Montgomery is 6,500 in a juicy matchup for the Bears. That's a juicy matchup.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Tennessee pass defense. Nope. He's only 6 grand. Let me see. Let me see. Can I find a cheap option for wide receiver? You want to know something? I like Jaden Reed for the Green Bay Packers
Jaden Reed.
as a cheap option. Yeah.
Jaden Reed has been quietly productive. It's kind of been their go-to guy, so it's not a bad pick.
I agree.
So the last wide receiver spot, I see a matchup that I think is going to kind of get overlooked. Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Because he's been definitely. So Noah Brown for Houston is 4,800, and Noah Brown has been. I don't know. He's been acting a fool, man. That's all I can say, bro. Like C.J. Stroud has been feeding the ball to Noah Brown. Uh, I mean, it says he's questionable, but I think he's going to play. Let me see. Let's read it first. Noah Brown is listed as questionable for Sunday's game against the Cardinals. Brown didn't practice in any capacity throughout the week, leading Aaron Wilson. Okay, I'm sorry, I skipped that. Nonetheless, Brown seems more likely than not to sit out. So managers who were planning to deploy wide receiver after he racked up 325 yards should start lining up alternatives. Well, scratch that because there it is. It says it right there in black and white. He's not going to play. I was going to say that he having a good game, but it doesn't matter. So there's another situation that I also think is going to get overlooked, and that's Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks went off on the Giants, and he's going to go off on the Cardinals. I mean, on the Panthers. I don't see how Brandon Cooks doesn't have a good game against the Panthers. I don't see how he does.
Yeah.
For 47, you need a 4,700 receiver to get you to flame out for you in Week 11. Week 11 is the week where cheap receivers are going to flame out, and not necessarily all of the high-priced star players.
That is true.
I don't know who or what game is going to happen. Not saying that Brandon Cooks and Jaden Reed are going to be those $4,000 receivers. I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of cheap wide receivers across the NFL for Week 11 football that's just going to have better games than the star receiver. The who is the question. And that's just what I'm seeing. That's what my gut is telling me. I'm just trying to cash in on some of that. Hopefully we're picking those, say $4,000. But I'm just saying realistically, I can't say who. I know that's kind of vague. I know that doesn't really help anybody. But I'm just saying for the Week 11 football, starting Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon football, all the way into Monday night and into the Monday night game with the Eagles versus the Chiefs. I'm saying these cheaper receivers that cost $4,000 and $5,000 are gonna have tremendous games. It's just for some reason that's just what I see.
Yeah.
So Brandon Cooks, was my pick. Who did you want, or did you pick up? Did you pick somebody already?
No, not yet. I'm just listening in. I was waiting. I'm gonna actually pick the tight end spot. And since Fields is back, I'm gonna go with Coast came in.
Justin Fields is back.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna go with we got the defense squad open. Got $10,000 to pick a defense. I'm gonna go ahead and get the defense out the way. Um, I like the Cowboys, but they cost too much because we're gonna be depending on them. See, I think the Jets are gonna give the Buffalo Bills hell. I think the Chargers, man, great. The Chargers are very beatable considering how many points Detroit put up. Not that Green Bay could nearly put those many points up, but the Chargers defense is real flaky. They can't really do too much of nothing. So I'm leaning more towards. I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Cowboys, man. I don't really want to. I don't really want to spend that 4,000, but I'm scrolling down. If Justin Fields is back, he gonna put up some points against Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Bears are gonna lose, right? But I can see DJ Moore and Cole Kmet having a decent day against Detroit. Not enough to win the game, right? But
Mm-hmm.
enough to if you pick the Lions defense to subtract points off your line, right? Because Justin Fields, if nothing else, he'll rush for a touchdown. I mean, I'm just thinking that I'm not saying the Chicago Bears are going to beat the Lions by no means. I'm not saying the Bears going to destroy or beat up on the Lions. I'm saying Justin Fields is capable of scoring at least two touchdowns against the Lions, right? And
Mm-hmm.
those two touchdowns are going to really hurt your defensive pick if you pick the Lions defense. They're gonna score two touchdowns and maybe two field goals. I don't maybe two, one for sure, right? That the Bears are gonna for sure get a field goal. And I ain't talking about an extra point, talking about 3 points. But I'm giving the Bears two touchdowns in 4 quarters of football. One one first half touchdown, one second half touchdown, and probably a field goal somewhere, and may get lucky and make another one. But the Lions finna run up the scoreboard. I don't know what the score gonna be. It's gonna be completely lopsided. The Lions they're gonna have a double digit lead. It's gonna be a double digit win. But the Bears are gonna score on the Lions defense, which means if you pick the Lions defense playing fantasy sports, maybe a little upset, assuming that the Lions are just gonna slaughter them. They're not. They're just gonna get some tackles. Justin Fields gonna throw an interception, right? They're gonna get some sacks, maybe even a pick six, maybe, but definitely an interception. I just don't see the Lions doing as much damage as the Cowboys defense would do.
True.
So I'm running with the Cowboys on defense.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Been searching, looking around. Just been thinking, who should I
Please,
pick?
please pick him.
Brian Robinson with the Commanders going up against them Giants, or should we pick up Jerome Ford? But I don't
The
like.
reason I don't trust Jerome Ford, even
I don't like.
even though
I don't.
Deshaun Watson is, and they're going to lean heavily on him. We're talking about Mike Tomlin's Steelers defense,
That's exactly what
and
I was thinking about. Cause
for 11 weeks or 10 weeks of football, I've lost every time. Every time I pick players that playing against the Steelers for 11 weeks of football or 10 weeks of football, my players have been ice cold every time. So this time around, when I'm not now, if you're listening and you feel as though that Jerome Ford is just going to be overused and he's going to run all over the Pittsburgh Steelers, by all means, pick Jerome Ford because Deshaun Watson is out, and that seems obvious. But we're talking about Mike Tomlin. That's all I'm going to say about it.
yeah,
Pick at your own.
I'm not gonna pick that risk. I've been burned by the Steelers. Give me Robinson.
Excuse
5,800.
me.
Give me Robinson.
All right, so we have Jared Goff, Devin Singletary. David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jaden Reed, Brandon Cooks, Cole Kmet, and Brian Robinson. With the Cowboys on defense, we're going to enter that squad. That is the show squad, one of the show squads for the day, y'all. So we're about to double back, jump into the all-day squad again for that other free lineup. And DZ, take us away, please, with the QB wide receiver combination.
Man, let me see here. And you know, I don't like paying too much for quarterback. Kyle Murray's back. No, not picking him. Jaden Love, no. I wonder how much is he now. Brock Purdy going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He looks interesting. Will I pick him for 5,800?
Oh Lord, what is the noise? Hold on, the noise.
Open minds out. Give him a minute. Let me see here.
No, I'm here. I just muted my mic because of that noise.
Gotcha. I gotcha. I'm trying to figure out who outside. I'm trying to see if there's someone outside of Jared Goff.
Well, I'll give you a hint, right? The Seahawks are trash on defense. C.J. Stroud been going off.
That's true.
And Brock Purdy's in a great position. So there's 3 hints.
Yeah, Brock Purdy is. I think, you know what? I'm gonna go with my first instinct. My first instinct was Brock, and I was gonna pair him up with Kittle. George Kittle.
Right. So we got Brock Purdy to George. Yeah, because you picked him last week and he paid his price off. I can admit that he definitely paid his price off last week. Brock Purdy flamed out. He was definitely solid. Okay, so running backs. I'm gonna go not against the grain, but I'm gonna be a little exotic here. I want Breece Hall going against Buffalo.
Ooh.
Yeah, an exotic running back. A situation that I feel like Breece Hall finna eat the Buffalo Bills alive.
Gotcha.
I ain't saying that the Jets gonna win. I'm saying Breece Hall finna run all over the Bills, is what I'm saying. Now, who wins the game, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. The Bills can very well, but Breece Hall is gonna run over the Buffalo Bills, is what's gonna happen.
Gotcha. Oh, man. Let's see here. I think I might pick one of my favorite go-to guys. He's been good to me all season. Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. Yeah, I mean, because it's the Titans, fam. It's the Titans. And the Titans on defense, what they gonna stop?
Nothing, really.
It's on defense, ain't stopping nothing. So listen, I didn't get Jahmyr Gibbs' last lineup. I'm gonna get him on this lineup because I still think Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna have a good day in Chicago. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna have a good day in Chicago. So Jahmyr Gibbs is the other running back. I told you I'm going exotic this time. Exotic running back. Exotic situations, right? Gotcha. We're gambling. Let's have. Sure. And it's a free lineup, right?
Yeah.
If we lose, really. We lose nothing. It's a free lineup. No money was bet. This is free. Free for y'all. And by the way, we got people in the chat room. In case y'all was wondering if y'all didn't know already, you guys are welcome in the chat room to make suggestions or critiques of the lineup that you see on your screen. You don't like it, give us your input. We'll swap it out live on the spot because that's what this is for. These lineups are for you, the viewers, not necessarily us, because we make our own lineups behind the scenes. We make multiple lineups, but for the purpose of the show, this is our show. We got to show y'all on our screen who we picking. So, you don't like who we picking, let us know in the chat room. We'll switch it out. If not, we're going to enter these squads, and these are y'all squads for the show this episode. Just want to throw that out there.
Gotcha. I'm going back to Green Bay. Give me Dobbs. D-O-U-B.
Hey, I got a question, bro. What is your obsession with the Green Bay Packers? I need to understand this. Why do you feel so gambling with these guys? Hold on. You
Hey,
stop.
let's see.
'Cause
First off, they're cheap. They're
no,
not
I
overly
respect that
expensive.
you got we this is second. All right, we had Jalen Reed, but my thing is for somebody to bet on the Green Bay Packers, you got to really be for sure that them dudes finna do something. I can't see the Packers doing anything
Hey,
significant.
hey,
We'll pick them,
yeah.
but I'm just thinking like, what is up with these? What is you? Why do you feel so confident in Jordan Love?
Hey, he just now starting out. I expect him to have a big game, and why not pick a Packer? I mean, they're cheap. Who's picking
He's
them?
cheap,
Nobody.
right? There's a reason for that. There's a reason. Nobody's picking them because they ain't finna
And,
do
and
nothing.
and if they go off, can you imagine being one of the few people that picks them?
But you know what, mind you, I did say that one of these cheap receivers was going to go off and have a better game than the star receivers. I did say that, so I'm gonna be quiet here. I'm gonna give my brother a hard time,
Okay.
y'all, all the time. So it don't matter. We gonna go with Joshua Dobbs, the last wide receiver. You know what? No, I'm gonna let you pick the last wide receiver.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go in here and get a flex person. You can have the last wide receiver spot. I'm finna get this flex out the way because we didn't get him, and I think we need him. So where he at? Where he at? Where he at? We're gonna do double tight ends right now.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have a double tight end in our flex because I am that confident in this man that he finna have a terrific game too. And that is that no? You know what? I don't want double tight end. I changed my mind. I want double tight end. I just saw the situation. I don't want double tight end. However, I do like Dell. I like Tank Dell for the Texans because CJ Stroud is hot, and I'm riding these hot. I'm riding this train. So flex spot, Tank Dell, other receiver in the
Man.
flex spot. I want him in the flex specific.
Gotcha. Gotta go to a cheap receiver. Let's see here. See how much I have to spend. 7,300. 3,600.
I see a great receiver in the $3,000 range too. He gonna get some. He gonna definitely get some targets in that game.
Courtney
Matter of fact,
Samuel.
nah, that's
Curtis.
not who I was looking at.
Uh,
That's not the receiver I was looking at. But Curtis Samuels, I don't know what's up with him. He ain't been getting the ball for some reason.
that's true. I wonder did he
I don't know
piss.
what's up. I don't know why. I'm looking at his numbers. Like he is really like not getting targets. I don't know what's up with that.
He didn't
But
jump
after getting
off.
3,000, that should have a great game though.
I'm trying to think who would get the ball.
Tutu Atwell for the Rams. If you click on Tutu Atwell, 3,900. Click on this game log. Look what he did to the Seattle Seahawks. So you bring up Tutu Atwell's game log and look and scroll down to where he played the Seahawks. Look what he did to the Seahawks.
Let me bring that up on the phone.
I thought we could bring it up on the screen right here.
Yeah, we can. Hold on just a second. But I don't think they only show last game, home game, 8 game. Hold on just a second. Let me.
It don't show you. Yeah, it doesn't show you. That's because you're on the website. Okay, so
Okay, let's see here. Actually, I
Tutu
see it. He played
put up.
Green Bay last.
Now I'm finna tell you exactly what he did to the Seahawks specifically. 6 receptions for 119 yards on 8 targets
Hmm?
against the Seahawks. The last time Tutu Atwell played the Seahawks, he put up 119 reception yards on 8 targets. 6 receptions on 8 targets.
That is
And
true.
he played 100.
And Matt Stafford is back, but is he gonna get the ball?
That's what I'm saying. Matt Stafford threw him those eight targets. That's because Cooper Cup was out at the time, but still, Tutu Atwell still been available. But you
True.
don't have to pick.
Oh no, I'm gonna pick him.
We short on money,
I'm gonna pick him. I like my cheap receivers.
and I really wish Curtis Samuels was productive because he's
That's a
cheaper. But it's like, man, who know what he gonna do?
that is true. Well, you got the defense.
So we're going with that. Well,
Yeah.
all right. So $3,400 for defense. I will gladly pick the Jaguars. Stop Tennessee. Gladly, gladly. I will gladly pick the Jaguars, shutting Tennessee Titans down on defense. So we have Brock Purdy, Brees Hall, Jameer Gibbs, Christian Kirk, Romeo Dobbs, Tutu Atwell, George Kittle, Tank Dell, and the Jaguars on defense going into that squad. And let's mosey over to the afternoon turbo. 2 games, just 2 games, not 3. Afternoon turbo, 2 games. I'm gonna start the quarterback off situation, and I'm gonna do it with no fear. Give me Matthew Stafford, the Cooper Cup, baby.
Oh man,
Pick up Cooper Cup.
man, we live. I ain't gonna say nothing, and I'm gonna pick up Atwell anyway.
You picking up Atwell again?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what? We finna stack them because it's a turbo. This is a turbo, so let's stack it. Give me Puka Nakwa because we finna stack it. Stafford finna throw a party against the Seattle Seahawks. We got a turbo game. This is a 2-game turbo, so why not stack it? You're supposed to stack turbos. Stack it. Give me. I want Stafford, Atwell, Puka, and Cooper Cup.
Well, I'm not afraid either. I take the risk. Give me Brees Hall.
Oh, really? You gonna take Brees Hall?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Brees Hall.
So I couldn't take Brees Hall. You just did that on purpose.
Well,
You did it on purpose.
Maybe I did. You got a problem?
I got a problem, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. When I figure it out. All right, so I really don't want to do this, but he's the best running back out of this situation. I don't want to spend his money because I just don't think he's gonna do that well. I just don't. I think he's gonna do enough to get by, but he's not gonna pay off his price, and that's Kenneth Walker III. I don't want to pick him. I'd rather pick James Cook or Henderson, but I just don't trust him. James Cook finna get bottled up in the Jets defense. He's not finna do much. And Henderson is hit or miss to me. He's just too hit or miss. You know, the Rams don't really need a run game. They got Stafford. They got Cooper Cup. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like this $6,700 price tag, but I think we gotta pick him. I think we have to.
Say who again?
Kenneth Walker III for Seattle.
Gotcha. All right, man. 3,800.
And there's only one end that I think is very productive, and he's been my tight end since the start of the season. He's been keeping me green. But other than that, if you're wondering, Tyler Conklin for the Jets has been.
That's who I was thinking. That was actually gonna be my next pick.
Yeah, he's my Rainmaker's tight end, and every time, and he's the reason I'm flashing $5 green right now. But it's still games pending, so I got $5 flashing green on my Rainmakers as we speak, but it's not finished. These games got to go all the way into Monday for me to see. But he is one of my tight ends, and the production that he just got, which is 14 points from that Vegas Raiders games, it's on my screen right now. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got Tyler Conklin now. So let's see. This is an easy one for me with the defense, and I'm getting the Jets. Jets on defense. That's simple, easy for me.
Gotcha. Maybe 5,900. Oh, let's see here.
No, I guess Henderson must be calling because if we can get Henderson, I guess we should because there's nobody else other than Henderson that's just going to be productive.
You sure, but not even Davis? Well, that is
I
a
think,
Jets
I think
defense.
Jets
Yeah, let's
look.
get. Yeah, I'm gonna get
Well,
Henderson. Well, no.
yeah. The Jets shut Gabe Davis down last time they played. Gabe Davis had 2 catches, 32 yards. That was it. He
Yeah.
got he had 2 catches on 4 targets. The last time he played, and then we talk about Josh Allen been throwing interceptions like a mug. He finna throw a couple more interceptions for the Jets. So it's something up with Josh Allen. He ain't getting the ball to the receivers, and when he do, he throws it to Stephon Diggs, which we don't have on our lineup.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Henderson.
All right, so we got Stafford, Brees Hall, Kenneth Walker III, Cooper Kupp, Tutu Atwell, Puka Nakwa, Tyler Conklin, Henderson, and the Jets on defense. I like it. I like it.
All right, pick it up.
Let's move over to prime time because we're about to wrap it up here before we do our night NBA morning squad. Prime time. Uh, yeah, prime time, baby. So I picked the quarterback last squad, so it's on you, brother. Monday night.
Give me Dobbs against Denver.
You want Dobbs? Who is Dobbs taking the ball to, brother?
Let's see here. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Addison.
Word up. I mean, I don't see why not. All right, all right, all right. Who's gonna be the running back?
Yeah, I see. Well, I do see Bryce. I mean, if I think we just said if you in the chat, just ask a question. But yeah, I think we missed one.
Hold on. Well, if he comes back, he can ask because I don't know when he put that comment there. So you just monitor the chat. If he asks a question, he can come back. The running back is I'm gonna go ahead and pick him, Javonte Williams. He been solid.
Yeah, you ain't put even think twice about that one.
He's been solid. I mean, he been solid. So
That's true. That's true.
and then the Vikings defense, they not, it's not like they can stop anybody. Josh Dobbs is a good quarterback, so he winning the game. But the Vikings is letting people score. So I don't see. And then we talk about Russ, bro. Russell Wilson just beat the Bills, and then before that he beat the Chiefs. Russell Wilson beating good teams, bro. So so I ain't scared. I'm not scared of the Vikings defense. I'm not.
That's true.
Listen, the Vikings might take this L because Russell Wilson not playing with y'all. Y'all gonna stop sleeping on Russell Wilson. I like Josh Dobbs because he's been solid. Russell Wilson has been a rock. He's been a stone. Russell Wilson probably gonna beat the Vikings. I don't know who's gonna win. But I think Russell Wilson probably gonna run away. I think Josh Dobbs still gonna have a good game. He's not gonna be trash. I just don't think the Vikings defense is gonna do their job. So it won't be Josh Dobbs' fault. It'll be the Vikings defense fault. In the event they lose.
Gotcha. And I want DeAndre Swift at running back.
Yeah, because he playing against some Chiefs, man. That's a game I can't wait to watch. I want to see the Chiefs versus the Eagles game. I hope the Chiefs beat the shit out the Eagles. I hope the Eagles lose. I don't know who gonna win, but I hope they lose. Hope. I really want to lose this game. Sick of Eagles. They frauds. And they playing in Kansas City, so the refs can't cheat for them. So they probably gonna lose. The Eagles are not gonna play the Chiefs in Philly. They playing the Chiefs in Kansas City. And Kansas City refs cheat for Kansas City. So it's crazy how these two teams got the refs that cheat for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because they playing in Kansas City, looks like the Eagles, because they didn't get no calls on them in that Dolphins game. The Eagles played the Dolphins and did get a call, not one call on them. Bet the refs throw flags on them Eagles in Kansas City. I bet you the refs gonna be throwing all type of flags against them Eagles, bro. And I can't wait to see it. This is a game that if it's some bullshit calls against the Eagles, I'll welcome those bullshit calls. If it's a pass that's supposed to have been caught, but it was a flag was thrown incomplete, I hope that everything bad happens to the Eagles.
Wow, man. You really don't like them Eagles, I see.
I don't like the Eagles. I don't like the Eagles because we've seen every Eagles game up until week 11, and we've watched how the referees have cheated for them. They have had calls for the NFL to do investigations on the refs Eagles game officiating. It's a wrap. It's official. The Eagles is fraud. Even if they get to the Super Bowl and somehow win, it's gonna be a Super Bowl I would never respect. I ain't got no respect for the Eagles. Out of 32 NFL teams this year, the 2023 season only, right? Because this ain't I'm not an Eagles hater from the past. Just right now, this is just in context for this season only. That what I've seen in football, watching with my own eyes, not social media, not memes with the referees hugging the Eagles. No, I've watched the game and I've seen how the referees cheat for the Eagles. The Eagles are frauds. I have no respect for that team. Yes, they're winning games. Yes, they are. But all that stuff, all that shit seems fraudulent to me. I don't respect them, bro. I have no respect for the Eagles because of the way they've been officiated unfairly. And everybody gonna act like they don't see it. Well, they can act like they don't see it. I ain't gonna praise the Eagles. I hope the Chiefs beat their ass. But we'll see. So with that said, we have to pick a defense. So I'm running with the Chiefs on defense. Chiefs on defense.
Gotcha. Give me Courtney Sutton.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. The Eagles defense can't stop nothing. And I hope Taylor Swift is at the game so Travis Kelce can go off. Give me Travis Kelce at tight end.
Oh, wow.
I don't like none of this Taylor Swift goofy, corny stuff that's been happening with the Chiefs. I think it's goofy and corny. But guess what? Give me Taylor Swift at tight end. I hope Taylor Swift at tight end because I hope the Eagles to get their ass whooped.
Give me Rice.
Rashee Rice?
Yep.
All right. Rashee Rice. 6,500 left. Why not? Let's get a double tight end. Let's get a double tight end. Give me PJ Hawkins.
I forgot about him. Man.
I ain't forgot. Because you got Dobbs. The Dobbs finna throw dimes. Now, we got money left over. So, and I think it's going to be money left over regardless. It don't matter. Because even if we got the only other options is A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. This is, I hate leaving money on the table, but because I don't like the Eagles, I don't want to pick A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith. And DeAndre Swift is there because I know Swift is going to run over the Chiefs' defense. The Chiefs can't stop the run.
That's true.
And DeAndre Swift will have himself a pretty decent game. Outside of that, we're going to roll with Rashee Rice. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to roll with Rashee Rice and leave money on the table. So we have Joshua Dobbs, Devontae Williams, DeAndre Smith, Jordan Addison, Rashee Rice, Courtland Sutton, Travis Kelce, T.J. Hockenson, and the Chiefs on defense that's into that night squad. Sunday night football going to Monday night football. We coming to the end of the show, y'all. So we're gonna give y'all a NBA game to close out the show. NBA Turbo should be a 2-game Turbo afternoon. Should be 5 p.m. on your screen. Join us with that, and we're gonna end the show out. I'm gonna start us off picking the center, and it's a turbo, so I think we kind of got to do this. Give me Nikola Jokic.
We ain't
really, it's a turbo.
Really ain't picked him.
It's a turbo.
I know. Really ain't picked him all year.
It's a turbo. You kind of got to.
Ooh, Mitchell is out.
Murray is out.
Man, I like Garland at the 1.
Gar- Garland.
Yeah, with Murray out and Mitchell out.
All right. I like Halliburton. I'm putting Halliburton at the other guard spot
Gotcha. Let's see here.
because it's a turbo.
And since Mitchell's out, Levert's going to play. Levert's going to start, so I'm picking him at the 2. We got too many high-priced people. Let me see. Let me take out Levert. See if I can find somebody cheap.
So with Murray out, you got Caldwell Pope. He gonna be playing a lot. And then Reggie Jackson also a good pick. With Murray out, he been balling. But I don't know how much Reggie costs.
True. Let's see. We got Garland, Jokic, and Halliburton.
It's the turbo.
Yep. I'm going with
Christian
Reggie.
Braun balling too. Christian Braun is definitely the person that's balling in place of Murray being out.
Gotcha. That's true. But we got 4 spots to pick with 13,000 left on it. I think the.
Are you keeping Levert?
Hmm.
You keeping Levert?
No, I want Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson is in the 1 then.
Yeah, I'm gonna trade him out for Garland.
All right. Reggie Jackson in the 1. Okay, so the 2. I like Strauss, man. Strauss has been my Max Struss has been my saving grace. I'm putting Max Struss at the 2.
Gotcha. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put Levert at the 3.
All right, so I tell you what, I'll take Jokic out because he's $13,000, and I still think those listening that you should make a squad with Nikola Jokic because it's a turbo and they really don't have nobody there to stop him. Plus, Jokic is the main guy on the team right now. He's gonna break the slate. If he don't break the slate, he definitely gonna pay off his price. I can see Jokic getting a nice 70 bomb because who really finna stop him? But let's see. Jared Allen, yeah, I'll roll with Jared Allen for 6,000.
Yeah, and
He's solid.
ain't nobody gonna pick him really.
If he give me 30 points, I'll be all right.
Gotcha. I understand. Isn't O Toppin starting?
I don't even know who that is.
Obi Toppin for Indiana
Yeah,
Pacers.
he's starting.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him. It's a cheap option.
We got 5,000 left. This player has been pretty solid for me in basketball. When I pick him, he always pays off his price, and that is Franz Wagner. He always pays his price off for me when I pick him. So Franz Wagner at the forward spot.
Gotcha. 4,100 left.
Hold on. Let me take Franz out because I saw somebody else that can give me just as much Franz production, and that is Bruce Brown. Yeah, I'll take Bruce Brown. He's playing for 36 minutes. Give me Bruce Brown instead.
Gotcha. 5,000. I mean, you got Pope. You also got Braun too. Christian
Is that for you?
Braun. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Christian Braun.
I think I know why you're doing that. So we got Reggie Jackson, Max Struts, Caius LeVert, O Toppin. I don't know what's his name. Obi Toppin.
Yep.
Okay, Obi Toppin, Jared Allen, Tyrese Halliburton, Bruce Brown, and Christian Braun for the NBA Turbo. And that is it for Week 11 Fantasy Sports Podcast. Sprinkle with a little NBA. I hope y'all get this money. B plus, real quick B plus analysis on the Lions versus the Bears game. The Lions are gonna win, right? Simple. B plus analysis. The Lions are gonna beat the Bears. I don't know who's gonna win the Chiefs versus the Eagles game. Just because I want the Eagles to lose, don't mean they're gonna lose. However, I am gonna analyze this game. It's gonna be a strong first quarter on defense, both sides of the ball. Both defenses are going to hold each other hostage in the first quarter because they're going to come out strong trying to prove a point. We the Chiefs, we the champions, we the Eagles, we was in the Super Bowl last year. We want our revenge, whatever the hell, right? It's gonna be a strong first quarter, two field goals apiece, if not no touchdown. They're either gonna not score anything in the first quarter, or both teams gonna score a touchdown apiece, or both teams are going to score a field goal apiece. The first quarter is going to be very stingy. Not too many points put up, but second quarter and beyond, we're going to have ourselves a repeat of the Super Bowl. Now, the Eagles are going to score points. They're going to score points by running the ball, though. They're not going to be passing a lot because the Chiefs are going to be trying to shut that pass down. They're going to kind of force the Eagles to run. They're going to get some passes off. Jalen Hurts probably going to throw for a good 250, 300 yards, but it's not going to be. It's going to be an ugly 300 yards, right? It's going to be an ugly game. So don't know who's going to win. Still can't say the winner, but I'm saying the score going to be at least 50 points between two of them, 50 or more, right? It's going to be a total of 50 or more points between the two of these teams. Don't know who the winner going to be, but it's going to be a stingy fourth quarter, a stingy first quarter, and second quarter and beyond. We're going to have ourselves a early Super Bowl for Monday Night Football. It's going to be a hype game. Yes, I can't stand the Eagles, but the Eagles are going to play some football, and it's going to be a Monday Night Football worth watching. So, with that said, hope y'all get this money. Hope y'all take that information and pick your lineups accordingly. Patrick Mahomes is going to be Patrick Mahomes. You see, we picked Travis Kelsey. That's your hint. That is your hint. And Travis Kelsey is hot going into Monday Night Football against the Eagles secondary who cannot stop anything. Travis Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes are going to go off and have a party. The Eagles cannot stop anything. We talk about Patrick Mahomes knowing that information. Patrick Mahomes knows that the Eagles secondary can't stop the pass. So Patrick Mahomes is going to throw a party against the Eagles. But the Eagles are going to return score with run plays, right? They're going to run the ball down the field, pushing it down the field with that Philly push tush. If they don't get, let's say it's third down and one, right? They're going to do the Philly tush push. They're going to push that ball to the first down, reset the down, short dink and dunk passes, where Jalen Hurts is going to run the ball and run for the first down. Like Jalen Hurts is going to be running a lot to get the first down. He's going to get a lot of passes off because the Chiefs is going to blitz him constantly. They're going to be blitzing the hell out of Jalen Hurts. He's going to be constantly running for his life. And not that anybody open. It's just that the blitz is coming and he ain't going to have time to see that everybody open. So he's going to run and not necessarily get sacked. Jalen Hurts is going to take off running, probably get 8 yards or 12. He's going to be doing a lot of first downs from Jalen Hurts himself. A lot of Jalen Hurts doing most of the work, not because nobody's open, but because Andy Reid's going to blitz the shit out of Jalen Hurts, because that's what you do to a running offense. You don't know if they're going to pass or not. The best defense, the most effective defensive scheme against a running offense is to constantly blitz them, because they're going to try to play action, right? They're going to try to play action off that run. They got a strong run game. Jalen Hurts can run. DeAndre Swift can run. Every now and then, A.J. Brown can run, right? They'll have A.J. Brown in the backfield, but he won't be standing in the back. He'll be on the side. Jalen Hurts will tap his foot, and then you will see A.J. Brown run behind Jalen, be right before you hike the ball on them little sweep plays, and he'll hand the ball off to A.J. Brown while he's already in motion, and he's going to just dart up the field. So they got that play that they do that a lot. I watched the Eagles play. If it ain't DeAndre Swift in the backfield, you'll have A.J. Brown lined up in the slot. You'll see Jalen Hurts tap his foot. A.J. Brown run towards Jalen Hurts. They hike the ball. He already at full speed, hands the ball to him. That's that flea flicker play. They do that a lot. So with that said, the Eagles are going to score points from the red zone, either a short red zone pass or that damn tush push where they get in the red zone and they tush push themselves into the end zone. Gonna be a lot of that shit. They're gonna score and return points. It's just not gonna be as the way that the Chiefs gonna do it. Still don't know who the winner gonna be. That's the B plus analysis for the show. I'm your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, DZ.
Hey, good night, everybody.
Creator bless y'all. Get money. Come back and check us out next week for week 12 of fantasy sports football. Happy drafting. Peace.